The Adventist Development and Relief Agency is the global humanitarian ministry of the Seventh-day Adventist Church, now operating in 130 countries of the world, including the Turks and Caicos Islands. ADRA Turks and Caicos was launched on May 5, 2012. ADRA TCI's main objective for the period under review was getting ADRA to be recognized by the Turks and Caicos Island government as one of the leading humanitarian agencies within the Turks and Caicos Islands. To date, we can report that ADRA TCIM is now registered with the Financial Service Commission as a non-governmental organization within the Turks and Caicos Islands. On July 24, 2013, a Memorandum of Understanding was signed between ADRA and Turks and Caicos Islands Department of Disaster Management. This agreement between ADRA and DDME placed the organization on the Welfare and Relief Committee subcommittee of the country's National Disaster Policy Plan, giving ADRA TCIM the responsibility for shelter management and operation. We owe gratitude to our deceased colleague and brother Mr. Horatio Tuitt. Also, Ms. Sophia Mitchell and Ms. Allison Gordon, past DDME directors, for helping us achieve such an accomplishment. ADRA worked in partnership with TCI Red Cross and have benefited from a number of training offered by them. In partnership with the Red Cross, ADRA assisted individuals, families, and communities to meet the physical, emotional, and spiritual needs of those affected by hurricanes, fire, and illegal Haitian sloop migrants, providing blankets, clothing, and food, and other much-needed relief supplies. ADRA TCI gave assistance both nationally and internationally. Monies were donated to ADRA International for the victims of the Philippines earthquake in 2013. Although much emphasis was placed on ADRA during the period, our local churches continued to operate their Community Services Department, providing much-needed social and psychological support to our friends in various communities. Some of the services rendered were Meals on Wheels, hospital ministry, clothing distribution, prison ministry, wellness center visits, elderly care, cleanup campaigns, back-to-school supplies, repairs and renovation to homes, and food basket distribution. The Service to Humanity Kitchen, established in 2010, continues to operate and provides much-needed hot lunches once per week to public schools and HIV clients on Providenciales. It has served over 28,560 meals during the quinquennium. During the quinquennium, volunteers, first responders, and the ADRA TCI director were fortunate to have been blessed with various training and certification offered to ADRA by agencies such as the Red Cross, the Department of Disaster Management and Emergencies, Department of Social Development, Gender Department, National AIDS Department, and other organizations. We were fortunate to have Jermaine Reed and Herbie Charles both receiving training and certification in damage assessment and needs analysis. Other training received were comprehensive disaster management training, community-based disaster risk reduction, training for instructors, and international strategy for disaster risk reduction. Andrea Francis received training in the area of how to effectively run and manage an emergency operations center and child sexual abuse. Herbie Charles received training in HIV volunteer counseling and tester provider. We say thanks to our Lord Almighty and everyone who helped ADRA TCI to render exceptional service to the community of TCI.